our singer Alfie Boe singing Bring Him Home from Les Miserables with three of the most famous Jean Valjeans. He's also got a new album, Alfie, and sings the official team anthem for British Olympians. Alfie Boe just been out. Alfie, welcome.
How are you doing, Piers?
How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm very well.
You're everywhere at the moment.
Well, you know,
Jubilee, you're at the Olympics. There's something you're not scratching with your stardust.
Well, no, I'm trying my best and trying to get around a little bit.
Now, put into perspective for my American viewers, what it's like to be a Brit in Britain right now on the day when we've finally started winning medals. Bradley Wiggins and his sideburns, everything else. What's it feeling like to be a Brit right now?
Well, it's great for me because I know they've all been listening to the actual anthem of the TGB and I've inspired them to win their medals.
I actually think it was my tweet yesterday morning, so will one of you please win a gold? And since that moment, it's been a gold fest. You've had an extraordinary path to stardom. Yeah. There you were. It's like a scene out of America's Got Talent. You were working in a car plant, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a car mechanic working in the north of England. And just singing along to the radio one day, and this guy who was buying the car from the factory overheard me and said, "You've got a good talent. Why don't you try out for a company in London?" So I took the day off work, came down to London, sang, and got taken on.
That's really amazing. You still get under a car bonnet?
I try and avoid it. I've polished a lot of cars in my time. I try and avoid it now.
Now, we've got to turn to the Olympics. When you look at the Olympic spirit and everything, what does it mean to you?
It's just, for me personally, I'm very proud to be British. You know, I'm proud to be here in England, here in London, at the time of history, really. You know, when are we going to get the Olympics again? Yeah. You know, it's an incredible moment. We've had the Jubilee. We're celebrating our athletes, the top world-class athletes at the minute, you know, so obviously when I take part in the Olympics, the higher standards will obviously go down. But,
Now, you've got one little secret I know my viewers will love, which is where your wife is from.
My wife is from Salt Lake City, Utah.
You see? They're going to love that.
There you go.
So you married an American girl?
I did, yes.
Did you go there much?
We had a house there, actually, a while back, and we've recently sold it, and looking for a new place in America. I love the States. I'm coming over in October. I'm going to do a US tour the whole of October. And I love America. I love America. Since being a little kid, I've been on the coast and on the beach in Fleetwood in Lancashire, listening to the Beach Boys, listening to Elvis.
Now, you've been called the bad boy of opera.
Right, yeah.
What do you do that's so bad?
I suppose, really, I sometimes let my frustration run away with me when I see opera houses or the opera establishment telling artists what they can and can't do, saying what is an opera singer, what classical music is, and how it should be sacred and kept for behind locked doors and things like that. And I just don't agree with a lot of their philosophies. So I in a way speak my mind, and sometimes it puts me in a bad position.
Good for you. There's so much elitist pomposity, I think, in opera.
I think so.
Catherine Jenkins, she has the same problem. People just don't take her seriously as a serious classical singer or opera singer. But it's crazy. I mean, people like you and you bring classical music to the masses.
It's all what we're trying to do, really, is just make it popular, make classical music, take down the barrier between, because I don't see any difference between classical music and rock. I think the two genres go together. X Factor, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent. These programs prove that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's get to your real hero, because it's Bruce Springsteen, the boss, right?
I do love the boss.
Is your dream to do a duet with the boss? Would that be the moment where you thought, Alfie, son, you've come a long way from that car factory?
There are two American artists that I would love to work with. Bruce Springsteen and Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, very similar art. No, Bruce Springsteen, man, I'd love to work with.
Bruce will almost certainly be watching this interview tonight. We're going to take a break, Alfie. When we come back, you're going to sing for us.
Yeah, of course.
A rare delight, so thank you.
My pleasure.
Back to London, the Olympic Games. It's been an extraordinary week. What better way to say goodnight than with singing sensation Alfie Boe performing Bring Him Home from Les Miserables.
let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him joy, bring him home, bring him home.